Hi, writers. It's Antoinette Fennell, your literary coach and co founder of Story as Life. And I'm here today with my top 3 tips for you when you are ready to start submitting to publishers and agents. And by the way, when I say when you are ready, I mean when you think you're ready, because you will want to address these top 3 things before you get started. Now, for me, they seem like common sense, and they may to you too, but there are some of you I know that don't know about them because I continue to receive submissions that show me this is the case. Now, today is really quick. I'm just going to run through the top 3, and I'm not going to dive too deeply into any of them, but I'll always provide you a link so you can check out more details on all of them, and of course you can always contact me. So my number 1 top tip, most important tip ever, is one of my favorite 4-letter words: edit. Now, that can seem like common sense, but I will tell you I have received on more than one occasion somebody who's admitted that they have only edited it once or no times. And I can tell you, there isn't a publisher or editor or agent in the world that wants to see your rough draft. They don't. Especially if they love the concept of your manuscript, they want to see the best work that you can do virtually on your own. And when I say that, I mean it's okay to get an editor to help you. In fact, it's imperative. You don't have to pay for someone to help you edit, although that's fine too. You can pay for a manuscript assessment, you can pay a beta reader, you can pay an actual editor. But even more than that, for free, you need to make sure that you give your manuscript to a qualified reader or more than one qualified reader to give you the feedback that you need to make your manuscript better when you actually submit it to the publisher or the agent that you are dreaming of working with, because you want to give your manuscript the best shot, don't you? I don't want to see the first edit unless I'm working with you as a coach. I don't want to see the second, and I won't bore you with scary numbers of how many edits that some people go through, but rest assured, you definitely want to have at least one edit where you are not the sole editor who's read your work from start to finish. Hopefully that makes sense. Number 2 top tip is research. And I am not talking about the research that you do for your manuscript. I'm talking about the research on the publishers and the agents themselves. Now, you may be in love with a particular publishing house, and there are many hundreds, thousands of editors within different publishing houses. I mean, within certain publishing houses, they have thousands of editors. There are smaller publishers that don't have so many editors within their publishing house. But even agents, I want you to find the agent or the particular individual publisher within the publishing house that might be looking for your manuscript. Now, how do you do this? Well, we've got Google, and we've even got this wonderful hashtag on Twitter. You don't even have to belong to Twitter to find the value and the gold in this particular hashtag. It's MSWL Manuscript Wishlist. I want you to do some research on who you are going to approach with this manuscript. And MSWL is amazing because not only does it tell you what the specific agents and publishers are looking for, but it can highlight agents and publishers that you've never heard of before. But they might be the exact person who is ripe for reading your manuscript. And what a beautiful set of eyes to send that to, right? So, research is number 2, editing number 1. What's my 3rd top tip? Get your query letter right. Please get your query letter right. Spend some time working from, if you've written a novel, it might be 75 to 80,000 words. It might be slightly less, but it might be around there. And let me tell you, getting your query letter right is that first impression that will help you get your manuscript in front of the person you want to read it. If you get it wrong or too far wrong, it's never even going to see them. So it is even more important in some respects than getting every bit, every detail right in your manuscript. You've got to hit the right tone because this is your first date. And if you're not wearing the right thing based on all that beautiful research you've done, if you're not doing it right, they're never even going to ask you out for a second date. You'll be lucky if they don't take off and escape out the bathroom, right? We don't want that for you. If you want more detail about exactly what you need to do to get your manuscript into the best shape possible, to be accepted by agents and acquired by publishers, then come check out more details at the link I provide, and I cannot wait to give you more info so that you can be the writer that you've always dreamed of being.